Hello friends, Control back at you with another episode of Wild Basics. Today, I'm bringing you guys Giant Hunter. So, I know this has Naga Witch in it, please don't blame me, I'm just showing you guys a deck, okay? I queued into a couple of these last night and figured, hey, this is probably a decent deck to touch on. I haven't done a Hunter deck in the Wild Basics set or series yet, just because Hunter's not super relevant in the Wild metagame, but Giant Hunter, kind of a decent deck in very, very slow metagames. So, I'm talking about you played 10 games and you didn't play against any paladins at all, then you play Giant Hunter. And when you do play Giant Hunter, you're going to do pretty well. Especially with a version like this. I personally don't really like running anti-aggro cards in Giant Hunter too much. Some people like to slot in cards like Mistress of Mixtures and Doomsayer to kind of combat the aggro. But most of the time you just lose anyways because this deck just gets bodied by anything relatively fast. But anything relatively slow gets absolutely dumpstered by this deck. And a lot more consistently than Giant's Warlock as well. Got a lot of tutor effects like Tracking, King's Alec, and Stakes Tracker to guarantee, or not necessarily guarantee, but make it much more likely that you get Naga Witch plus a large variety of Giants on turn 5. Or 4 with the coin if you get. So I would say Giant Hunter, and specifically this version, is a very, very good counter Q deck, and it's just a very good deck to counter a specific metagame, that being a very slow one. So if you're looking to dump on decks like Q-Block, cue this deck up. Let's hop in some games, boys. You guys can do the exact same thing. Thanks to the house, Ali. How's your stream? Welcome, guys. Playing extra thick Hunter. How you doing? That's good. Shaman is not necessarily the best matchup for extra thick Hunter. Because we kind of want to do nothing for 4 turns, and he kind of wants to hit us in the face. Which isn't very good. But, sometimes it's Melee Shaman, and if it's Melee Shaman, then we're chilling, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes it's Control Shaman, too. That'd be fun. Knee Raid? Did I have shorts on today? Unlucky, man. I have pants on. Yeah, that's definitely not the slow deck. Hit him with that quick shot, give him that 1-2. I don't really want to take 10 damage with Flame Tongue next turn, so let's just say goodbye Whirling Zapmatic, because that card kind of fucks us up big time. Give me that Sea Witch, Sea Witch, Sea Witch. I mean, that's still good. I'm not going to complain about getting that on my deck. Science actually playable if we draw Sea Witch too, especially if he's only using 1 card a turn, because then Clockwork's 0 mana. He has 5 cards in hand. Should go face. Yeah, good job. Smart opponent. Let's Tracking first to make the odds of Sea Witch a little bit higher.
Because fuck wild.
Or just take the Sea Witch.
ILY dead control.
ILY Zunic Mob. Thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate the 5 months, buddy. You, real one, let's go! Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Play the Tracker, man. CJ might not be free, but in the same note, Clockwork might not either. It's just the thing is, like, it's more likely to just plays a 4-drop next turn, so I think I'm gonna take Clockwork and just assume that's gonna work. And let me play both of them. If he plays 2 cards, I'm fucked, though. That's the only issue with this play, because then my Sea Witch doesn't do anything. And if Sea Witch isn't doing anything, then you're usually not beating Aggro Shaman, but I'm assuming just like a 7-7 or a J Lightning here. And by assuming, I mean I'm hoping and praying, and oh please, don't play 2 cards, just play 1. Basically the whole game hinges on him just playing one, like only 1 card here. So we really hope that that happens. Yes! Woohoo. Okay.
I will not be
Skill intensive Hearthstone, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Skill intensive Hearthstone, let's go. Hey, I mean, on turn 4, it's pretty likely they only play 1 card, right? They got a lot of good 4-drops, so that play made sense. And it kinda worked out. Okay. Landing both his own face. My face. Good game. You don't beat Aggro Shaman too often. So that's a win we should be really happy about. What's the title mean? Dude, the title is Extra Thick Hunter. This deck is extra thick. You play a bunch of 8/8s.
Let the hunt begin.
Oh, that's a different shaman, right? Yeah. I mean, you could argue that even keeping this is good over the companion against shaman. I just want my tutor effects, so I'm greedy. I'm a greedy boy. Oh, the greed pays off. Let's go. Oh, man.
Because fuck wild.
That's a 3-drop versus, like, something that's guaranteed. That's kind of tough, actually. Because this is just a free 80, because he's always going to deal a 5. But I kind of like this. Hoofy Nana. Thanks for the sub, you a real one. You're having a great day. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thanks for the sub. Big boy giant, please. That's a salty giant. Because the sea is salty, get it? Kind of funny. Call's just an extra threat. That's all there is to it. Oh man, totem gold. That's freaky. I don't think you should have traded there, to be honest. I think you should have just gone face.
This beast will not be tamed.
Mountain boy. So if he plays 2 minions, like dogs, they gotta play my sea giant too. Most cases that doesn't happen though. You just coin sea witch, you're gonna play 1 giant. Oh nice. So we actually gonna play both, cool. We're taking a lot of damage. Oh wow, beautiful, okay. So that makes up for it for sure.
I will not be betrayed.
Okay. Big board. But he's got a lot of damage right now. He's pushing 11 at minimum this turn, so gonna have to full trade on board, just play Lothep to lock up the spells, and then hit him in the head the following turn and win that way. Is what it's looking to be. Sons of Forest? I'm sick as fuck, dude. I actually just got antibiotics today. So, I am a little bit under the weather. By a little bit, I mean a lot. Oh no. Oh, I mean, that's fine. I don't care. In some cases, that's actually good for me, so I don't know if I agree with that play.
For the Empress.
And we get to push it too. So you can't play Crackle, you can't play Lava Burst. You can Doom Hammer, but he can't do anything else with it. Lothep just seals the game, I think. How does he win? J-Claw's deckhand? $16, $20, no, actually if he attack face, that seals it. It's just a win on board. Intelligent attack face last turn, really smart. How do we win against, like, Egger Shaman 2 times in a row? This should be a free matchup for them. Hilarious. It could potentially be because I got coin and Naga should be against both games, but still. It's a hyper thick deck. Thanks, Zfrights. Glad you like the YouTube stuff, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for checking it out, dude. Reasons for preferring Wild over Standard? I just like the format more. I think the cards are cool. The fact that it's Eternal is fun. I like the community a lot. I like deck building. I think it's fun, and you can do a lot more of that in Wild versus Standard. Like, have a lot more viable decks, so I like that are more experimental. Yeah, it's actually kind of tough. I'm gonna pick this because it's something to do. I can just pick up like a Clockwork, it's fine. The thing is, like, losing Mountain sucks because Clockwork and Mountain are like playable cards against Priest. Whereas like Sea Giant and Mold Giant are a lot harder to go in with, but that's just something to do on 3, which I like. He's also in coin. I probably do just have to go in on turn 5, but it's kind of shitty. Clockwork, nice. I find this deck to be a lot more one-dimensional than Giants Warlock, where like you can't really play long games, you kind of do just have to go in. Don't I like making the bump because then he just resists too. Ow. Ow. My shoulder.
Bear arms!
I mean, I think it is better to just trade in.
Bear arms!
I will not be
Big board, he can't light bomb this turn, he can resurrect 1, maybe 2. If he gets 2, it's kind of frustrating, otherwise we're fine. We have Call of the Wild as well, which is really strong. You can new expansion will change the wild meta. So far, no, not really, no. Death, then a resurrect. This is best play. I kind of agree with the concede there too. Nice Barnes, dude. I'll have you guys know, out of the last 4 big priests that I played, all 4 of them have had Barnes on curve. Between today and yesterday. Motherfucker.